let's start off with what the Packers do well.
Okay, you know these things. Tell us, what do the
Well,
Packers
the
do?
Packers too. I mean, this is the same team that's been there for a while. What do the Packers do well? Well, they have Aaron Rodgers, who we aren't wild about, but he's one of the most gifted quarterbacks of all time. And he was awful week one. He was phenomenal last night. He's often phenomenal. They also have a excellent running back and maybe a future Hall of Fame wide receiver. So that's a good place to start. And then on defense, they have a hell of a cornerback. Uh, they're good in coverage. They're basically good at the finesse parts of football, the Packers. Throwing, scoring, preventing other teams, covering wide receivers. They're never a great defensive team. They're never a really powerful team, but they went 13-3 last year. They usually win most of their games. They usually win their division. So, Hall of Fame quarterback with two excellent weapons, running back, wide receiver. Good start. That's
Okay,
what Packers do well.
I guess the follow-up question would be, what do they not do well?
They're soft. You know it. They're soft. They're always soft. They're never really great against the run. They never really overpower you with their offensive line and their running game. They're a finesse offense. They pass too much. Even when they do have a good running back, their offensive line is beat up right now. So, I mean, just blocking Nick Bosa and Eric Armstead and D Ford's going to be a task for them. And, stopping the Niners run game, normally it's something the Packers can't do. Like they gave up 300 yards in the NFC Championship game against the Niners 2 years ago. But the rub here is that all the Niners running backs are hurt. And I don't even know who's going to start in this game. It's going to be someone from the practice squad or someone who's not on the team right now or someone who has a concussion right now or someone who has a banged up shoulder. I don't know. So they're always vulnerable on the ground. They're definitely vulnerable to the Niners pass rush. They're soft. And they'll pack it in early if you put them out of there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I was talking earlier about how the Niners need to put teams away, put Packers away. They're really not good on the West Coast. They don't seem to like to come out here. And if things go poorly, they'll pack it in. The Packers.
That is my impression as well.
Yeah. Head coach.
Okay.
He's competent. Like, he's an upgrade over Mike McCarthy, who they had before. Mike McCarthy is just bombs away passing. No defense, no running game, and his quarterback's numbers will look good, but it won't work. It's too much. And he'll get sacked, and he'll get hurt. And look at Dak Prescott last year. At least Matt LaFleur has like a balanced approach. There's a screen package. There's a running game. There's a running back. He's better his system is better. But as a coach, I mean, it's Aaron Rodgers running the team, and Aaron Rodgers is pretty much, you think I'm a kvetch. He's a kvetch.
No, I don't. By the way, I don't think you're a kvetch. I thought you were kvetching about certain things, but you are by no means a kvetch.
Like Aaron Rodgers is the Kevin Durant of the NFL, where he's always kind of got the stank face on. He's in control. Like, I feel like Brady and LeBron James are kind of similar because they're both coaches, but they both have a pretty good idea of what it takes to win. But Aaron Rodgers and Kevin Durant are constantly complaining about not being able to put together the winning team, and it's never their fault, and it's always people letting them down. So they kind of have this negativity around them. And when things go bad in a game, they often point fingers, and they're not that tight. And this head coach seems kind of like a weakling. They lost week one, and he came out and freaked out and was like, we got to look in the mirror. And Aaron Rodgers came out and was like, that's funny. Like, we were 13-3 last year. We lost one game. Like, we should relax. So he has no respect for his head coach, but basically the head coach is an offensive coordinator. It's one of these teams without a head coach. Let's put it that way. And Aaron Rodgers is in control for better or worse. He's not exactly Tom Brady.
So let me ask you this. So the coach freaked out, and then Aaron Rodgers essentially said, let's be grown-ups here.
Yeah,
so
that's exactly
he
what
was
happened.
More like the coach than the coach.
That's exactly, and that's their team. I don't really respect that, guys. I mean, sometimes we question, is Kyle Shanahan a head coach? Well, that guy in Green Bay definitely isn't. But he has a Hall of Fame quarterback, and he has a good system. So it's work. They win a lot. They're not going to win a Super Bowl ever, but they win a lot. They're not a pushover. And I thought that the Eagles would be better than the Packers, and they probably are. But the Packers have Aaron Rodgers, and the Niners have some weird injuries. And if this game goes down to the wire, things could get weird. But let's talk about Rodgers a little bit more. all-time great quarterback, arguably the greatest quarterback of all time physically, but not competitively, not emotionally. There is something emotionally off about him, and he'll quit. We've seen him. If he
Oh, we've
looks like
seen him
it's
quit at least twice.
yeah, if he's down early, if you hit him, he'll pack it. It's on the road. It's over. I'm Aaron Rodgers. I'm a Hall of Famer. It's not my fault. Well, get him next week. He will quit. I still remember being in New England, the Niners being up multiple touchdowns on Tom Brady in what felt like the snow, and him coming all the way back and almost winning. There was no way he was going to quit and lose that game. Rodgers is like, you guys, my team doesn't have it today. So he'll quit. And this is my theme of the day. The Niners have to put teams away. Because if you don't put teams away, players get hurt. They put teams away in 2019 when they won the Super Bowl, which is maybe why they were the healthiest team they've had in the last few years, and they actually went to the Super Bowl. This is a team they can put away. They want to be put away. Put them away. Put them out of their misery.
Absolutely. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I want to come back to Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
It's not only that he sort of quits, he gets discouraged. You can
Pouty.
see it. Pouty and discouraged.
Yes.
I don't need this.
Don't need
And
it.
when he's playing for an organization that he no longer likes
Right.
and wants to leave, he's made it
Yeah.
quite clear.
Yeah.
How deep will he dig? How much pain will he take for a group he doesn't like and a head coach he doesn't respect?
Right.
He's exactly the kind of player I would not want on a team that I owned.
Yeah, he's a diva. He is a diva. He's Kevin Durant. I always appreciated Kevin Durant from afar because he's a great player, and I didn't cover the day-to-day drama of him. But as soon as he was with the Warriors, I was like, oh my God, this guy is a load. Get him out of here. And I think that's how I'd feel about Aaron Rodgers too if I was in Green Bay. Like, dude, can you make it any more about you and your plight? I'm not sympathetic to your plight. You're worth $1 billion. You have a championship ring. Figure it out or retire. I don't care. It's your life.
I think what the Niners need to do is, in a legal way, hit him as much as possible.
Of